Hey there, it's Jessie Cat from Jessie Cat's Medi-Spa, showing you how to correctly use our microcurrent device. Now, our microcurrent device has two settings, and they are P1 and P2. So we turn the baby on, and you'll see a red light, and all we want to do is to go up one press and have the first level of P1 being used. Now, if we wanted to change to P2, we would switch mode again, and on there we would go up one so that we're on the lowest setting of P2. Now, P2 is supposed to take care of muscles, and I do not believe that its effects will be strong enough to bother with. So all we want to utilize this device for is microcurrents for the skin. So we stay on P1 and we go up one strength, and that's all we need. Now, we only need that strength because we should not feel microcurrent therapy. Not really. You might be able to taste metal in the mouth, but that is dependent on if you have fillings. You might still get a bit of a metallic taste, but that's a sure sign that you're using a quality microcurrent device. Also, you might see flashes around the eyes when your eyes are shut using the device. So we want to raise Adrenosin Triphosphate, ATP, by 500%. To do that, we need to substantially soak your skin cells in microcurrent therapy. So the longer we use this, the better. So we will use an ultrasound gel, which I will supply you. So I'll give you small containers of a conductive gel, ultrasound gel. Or if you're hardcore, and some of my beauty cats are, we will use hyaluronic acid. And I'm just using my quick and easy little sauce bottle of hyaluronic acid. Okie dokie. So I'm going to put ultrasound gel on, because we'll do half the face with ultrasound gel, and then we can use the microcurrent device with the hyaluronic acid, and you can laugh at me if it's a bit too bitey. Alrighty, we've got our P1 and we're on the very first setting, yeah, and off we go. We're going to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6, and bring it back. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6, and bring it back. So it is better if I move slower so that I'm not finishing my count here. We will go over 6 times, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6, bringing it back. Yeah, once we've hit 6, there's your second placement. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6, and bring it back. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6, and bring it back. Now slow it down, J-Cat. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, and we're back. Wow. 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. And keep going like that. Your next one will be right here in the smile area, corner of the mouth. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. You're going to have to go slower here because there's less space, less room. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. And 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. Once you've got to 6, and here would be your next placement. Right over those annoying little lines that Jessie Cat does not deal with, but gets rid of for her clients all the time. Yeah, mechanic's car never runs properly. It's just been the last couple of years that I've been a little bit slack. We're getting into it. We're sorting it out. At least we are in our intentions. And then that will turn into action. Yes, J-Cat. More treatments, you silly woman. So 6 And you can see I'm moving a little bit too slow, so fast. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6, and bring it back. And 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. This would be your next placement. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. And 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. You would do that 6 times. Then we don't want to leave out the knots. No. So really, I shouldn't have been here. I should have been starting up here, and you want to have both the balls on the nose, yeah? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. Bring it back. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. And bring it back. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. And bring it back. So then once you've done that 6 times, here's your next placement. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. And there's a party going on in my eyes. Yeah, you can see those flashing of light. It's not going to hurt your eyeballs. No. It is just a sign that you're using a quality microcurrent device, which mimics a current already running through your body and will raise adrenosin triphosphate ATP levels substantially if you do it for the correct length of time. Raising ATP, adenosine triphosphate, by up to 500%, I really need to move slower here, is the holy grail in anti-aging. So once you've done 6, and you make sure you get right under there, because here is somewhere we very much want to thicken, then your next placement would be 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, and I need more ultrasound gel. I can feel the current go kaput. It stopped. Yes, I'm putting my ultrasound gel over makeup. This is to show you how to use it. And it does not matter if I'm wearing makeup to show you how to use it. And bring it back. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. And bring it back. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. And bring it back. Once you've done that 6 times, your next placement would be here. Don't forget about this area, right in the middle. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. And bring it back. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. And bring it back, yeah? So here, you want to make sure you slowly, with the correct count, get 6 passes. Your next placement would be here, and that means you would have a 3rd placement here. Do not skimp on the microcurrent. Do not skimp. No. This is your ultimate anti-aging tool. Topicals, they can only do so much. Yeah? Okay, hyaluronic acid was what I was trying to show you there. Okay, we've got some beautiful topicals. Okay, some gorgeous vitamin C's. And hey, our vitamin B is the bomb. But it can't raise your adrenosin triphosphate levels by up to 500% in as little as 3 minutes. Okay, you cannot do that. And when you research ATP, adenosine triphosphate, like me, you should get very angry at the cosmetic industry. Because ladies, they've got you running like a gerbil on a wheel. And they ain't going to do what you want them to do. So, we are going to now do this on the other side. And we are going to use hyaluronic acid. So you might see me jump a little bit. This device has a little bit of electrical muscle stimulation running through it at the same time. How do I know that? Because it makes my muscles pulse. Should microcurrent therapy make your muscles pulse? Hell no. Hell's no to the no. No, it should not. And if it does, that is electrical muscle stimulation. It's still a microcurrent, isn't it? Because it's so small, it's able to run through a human tissue. But it is not microcurrent that raises adenosine triphosphate levels to up to 500%. Tricky, okay? Very hard for the general public to really get a handle on what technology does. Because the kicker is, the people that sell these microcurrent devices or these style of microcurrent devices will promise you quite often that it will also recondition your muscles. It will not. It will not. You need a device that comes with 2 prongs, okay, so 2 hand pieces, like the MyoLift, to do that. And even then, if your current is substantial enough or is simply a combative current that runs through your own body naturally, your current can cancel out the current of a cheap at-home muscle microcurrent device. So you could be doing everything right, using it diligently, but it ain't going to lift and tone your muscles because it's not powerful enough, and that's what our clinic devices do. So it's very tricky, very, very tricky. And as I said, the manufacturers of the handheld, you say like the Nuface devices, they say things about the muscles. The reason we get a more sculpted and toned jawline when using those devices, anything that you can use with one hand will not lift and tone your muscles substantially. What it will do is it'll improve lymph drainage, because all of a sudden you're massaging that area, okay? And when you do that, just like with a gua sha stone, you can substantially heart shape a face and get rid of excess swelling around the jaw because you are improving your lymph drainage. Tricky. So many ways for the general public to purchase the right devices and not use them correctly, or purchase the right devices and think that they're working in a way that they're not. It's hard, guys. So P1, and we're gonna raise the strength, and off we go. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. You guys ever watch was it Count Dracula on the Muppets? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. Yeah, and you get the picture. Then this would be your next. Do not rush it. Take your time. Do this while you're watching TV at night. The ultimate would be to do this morning and night. Why do I do it this way rather than this way? Well, I'll tell you. Because you would get that area knocked out after 6 and then you'd move on. My way, you're going to get double the amount of soaking exposure to those skin cells with microcurrent therapy, because I'm making you stay there for double the time. Yeah, so it's going to take you 12 passes just to finish up this area instead of knocking it out in 6, which means you've got more chance of raising adenosine triphosphate levels by up to 500% because you're soaking your cells in true microcurrent. Yeah, so we're going to come to the skin. The skin. Skin underneath the jaw, you'll do the same thing. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6, and then you'll bring it back. You're going to watch that you don't end up traveling and missing out an area. You want to break it up into lines. Be careful of your thyroid, so both sides here. Okay, so you're just going to pull the skin. You could pull the skin. Yeah, and then off you go. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. You know what? I'm just going to start back there. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. It is a good thing to go further back, ladies. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. Because if we do not rejuvenate the skin on the back of this neck, and I need to do more of that, you are missing half of the puzzle. So watch the skin on my neck. Oh yeah, 20 years younger. And not so much. oh yeah, 20 years younger. And not so much. Ooh, 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 ooh. And the reason I need to repair and rebuild that is to get extra pull. Yeah? We will also come down here. So that's the bits of the thyroid we need to avoid. So I'll come here. And you will 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6. Imagine I've got hyaluronic acid on. Also, ladies, please swap hands. It's good for your brain. None of us getting any younger. And if you swap, it's going to help you with the health of your brain. And it's also going to help stop repetitive stress injuries, yeah? That it can have built up in time, like in areas like the elbow. So 6. Then start back here, away from just thyroid here. 6. Don't know why I'm saying it like that. 6. And 6, and you can even go right down to where the girls are. Yeah, in between the girls. We don't know what lines in between the girls. No. You can do your hands, and doing that twice a day, 9 minutes in the morning or 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night. That's the ultimate to raise adenosine triphosphate levels, ATP, by up to 500% in as little as 10 minutes. That means your batteries are fully charged in the morning and your skin is working like it did when you were in your late 20s, early 30s. So it's doing as much as it possibly can, your skin cell, in order to repair and rebuild, create new collagen, elastin, blood vessel growth. And then your battery's wearing down throughout the day. So then you want to raise it back up again, yeah, in the evening. So that while you're sleeping, your skin cells are busy working, creating lots of collagen, elastin, blood vessel growth, doing everything that they're supposed to do. As cells become more and more sluggish as we mature, a big part of that in the natural aging process is depleting levels of ATP. So raise your ATP and you're going to look more youthful. You're also going to do things like improve lymph drainage just from the way you're taking that device over your skin. Okay, just from that. So you're also going to get potentially a more chiseled jawline just from doing that. And that's a good thing as well. Plus massage helps with, more blood flow into your cells. So more oxygen getting into your cells, more nutrients getting into your cells. These are all good things. But a gua sha, a stone being used in place of my microcurrent, when I hear stories like that, my beauty cats, I want to, because yes, that looks great. You've got that instantaneous, lifting effect, but that's just massage. It is just lymph drainage and massage. It is not helping you on a cellular level with the natural aging process, which is where you want to spend your time and potentially your money. Nothing's cheaper than your own elbow grease. I set up all my clients with their microcurrent devices, kill them with kindness, try and get them doing their homework, and they will reap the benefits and they're going to look better and better and for less. So it's, that's how we do it. So hopefully that tutorial was helpful. That's how we use the microcurrent device. And if you've got any questions, let us know. I'm talking to our beauty cats here, but I'm sharing this video on our public page because then you'll get a little piece of the kind of service I provide my beauty cats. And yeah, Jessie Cat's Medi-Spa. See you, ladies.